Hi, I'm Maria Simonelli and I'm the founder and the facilitator of The Creative Catalyst and author of the Creative Advantage book series. I want to tell you about a new terrific tool that I've introduced into our suite of services. It's called the FourSight Creative Thinking Profile. Now I want you to reflect on a recent problem you tried to solve, either at home, on the way to work, with the kids, anything. Do any of these match the thinking you went through? Did you get excited with the first idea you had and you wanted to jump straight to a solution? You didn't want to waste time thinking about all those other ideas. Or was it more about making sure you were clear about the problem? You wanted to collect all the facts before making a decision. Maybe you had heaps of ways of solving it and those ideas just kept coming. Or you needed time to mull over the various options you had thought about. Or maybe you were just over it and you wanted the solution yesterday. We humans are naturally problem solvers. We solve problems every day by tapping into our creativity. Creativity is not just about being able to paint or play music or solve a scientific problem. It's about coming up with something new and valuable. And it's something we can all do. And while we all have our own unique way of doing this, researchers have shown that every time you take on a complex problem that needs a solution, there are 4 distinctive thinking approaches that you can move through. First, you clarify the challenge and you identify the right problem to solve. Then you generate ideas and make connections. You then develop workable solutions, and then you implement towards action. This is known as the universal creative process. To come up with the best possible solution, you need all 4 types of thinking, but many of us don't. In fact, Foresight's research shows that more than 80% of us have a preference in some of these thinking styles over others. So why is this important? So have a think about the last brainstorm session you had at work. Were there people in the room who had heaps of ideas? Some of them were crazy and unworkable. Other people may have wanted to jump straight to the end to get to a solution immediately. While someone else said, hold on, I need more details before I can agree. And they just asked a lot more questions. Did it end in a less than satisfactory way? The different thinking preferences we have can cause stress, misunderstanding, and communication breakdowns. Our work colleagues, our partners, our friends, they're often not even aware of the thinking preferences they display. But an important thing to note is that our thinking preference is not the same as our thinking ability. We all have the ability to do all 4 types of thinking. But if you're like most people, you'll have a favourite style of thinking, a preference that you're more comfortable with. That's where the FourSight Thinking Profile comes into play. This very clever tool is a research-based measure of creative thinking that assesses how you're creative and what your creative thinking preferences are. It's based on 65 years of research in human creativity. The goal is not to change your profile, but to understand it, and in doing so, help you understand others and to be able to collaborate better. You can also learn ways to help you have better approaches in the steps that you don't have a preference in. So have I piqued your interest? To find out more about undertaking the FourSight Creative Thinking Profile and ways to enhance your creativity and learn how to improve your collaborative team approaches, then check out the website thecreativecatalyst.com.au for more information. Thanks for your time.